what up, guys? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, get us to 5,000. These chicks, man, like the shit they make me do, bro, it's fucked. So let's get it done. I'm a 19-year-old girl, right? And I end up on a guy's yacht just because I'm hot. I would have the biggest fucking ego ever. I would be like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it's different.
But again, a 19-year-old is 19. You can't take a 19-year-old and then expect maybe at that age, not even at a stage in their life where they can get married. So if you're talking to an older
historically,
demographic,
around those age, people used to get married. In fact, if you look at your grandfathers and their great-grandfathers, traditionally people got married at a younger age, like 20, 21, 22. Yeah. Everybody used to get married around those age. The reason why nobody is getting married around that age anymore is, like Sims just mentioned, everyone has too much options, and this is not just for females either. No. It's also the top 1% of guys. That's
top 1% of guys, but a lot of the men out there are very lonely, though. I think it's like
no, definitely.
I think there was a stat that said like men aged from 20 to 30, 40% of them are virgins, and like it's a pretty wild stat when you think about it. It's actually true as well.
3 in 4 men between age 21 to 35 did not sleep with anyone in the last 1 year.
And like that's the thing, right? It's so
3 and 4.
And like I think there was a crazy stat where it was like so the male to female ratio in the world is pretty like relatively evil, right? It's like even like 50-50, right? But there are 37% single females versus like I think like a little bit higher in terms of men. And the reason why is that the guys who are like at the top 1% are like actually have multiple different wives, multiple different girlfriends. So it's just crazy because a lot of females obviously are targeting guys who are older as well, right? Guys who are in their 30s, 40s, because guys are more established. But the thing is like what you were saying is like, okay, like you were saying before, like at that age, why would you want to get married at 21, 22,
That's not
23,
an excuse.
right?
I'm not saying that you wouldn't. I'm not saying there's not people. It's just majority of them, they are not. Like most
guys don't want to get married today too. That's just the real thing. Like,
I agree that most men probably get married at a point where they're at a stage in life where they're ready to get married, or they just want to settle down. I don't know. Or they have a partner that wants to get married and they don't want to lose.
In my opinion, it's a contract, and it's a contract. Like if you wouldn't go, the thing that I tell guys too, right? It's like, why would you ever want to sign a contract that doesn't benefit you, where you get rinsed? Kids always go to the mother. That's usually how it always goes.
You just said, see, it went from always to usually.
Usually, if the mom's like a crack addict or something's not like stable, then it'll go to the father. But primarily speaking, most of the time it goes to the female.
But you can still see your kids.
Yeah,
but
here's the thing, though.
Don't want you to.
But here's the thing, though.
No, but men have a lot of rights as parents.
But it's not about that, though. Let's just say hypothetically speaking, you know, you do get some sort of like viewing for the kids. Let's say 65%, 70% mom, 30% the man. A lot of times I hear a lot of older men say this as well. If the mother is spending 70% of the time with that kid, they're gonna brainwash that kid and be like, "Dad's a fucker. Dad's an asshole. Dad's this." Kids are very impressionable as well. They grow up, they realize like, hey, you know, they're like, everyone sides with their mother because that's your mom. Like even like me myself, like I would side with my mother, right? But that's just the way it is. And like as you grow older, you realize, okay, maybe my dad wasn't a dick. But as you're younger, like you're at the age between like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever it is, kids are very impressionable.
Yeah, kids are impressionable. I guess it depends on the person. I think two healthy co-parents, in a sense, can grow that child. But I feel like co-parenting is a different topic than like getting married in general, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, why would you say that like a marriage is a contract that?
Well, because the thing is that like do still make more money. So sometimes if a woman is a traditional housewife, a lot of the alimony goes to the kids. The wife. And on top of that, lawyer fees, all that stuff. Like divorce is a very expensive.
I agree with divorce, but why would you even go into like if you're going into a marriage? In my opinion, you shouldn't be divorce shouldn't be on your mind because
bitches are crazy.
So anybody is, in a sense. Men can be crazy too, but you don't want to go into it with that outlook. Not just marriage, just anything. You should have a kind of a positive outlook towards it if it goes to shit.
I think the point he's trying to make is not necessarily positive or negative outlook.
Okay.
but it's the reality of what's to come if
yeah.
if a man were to sign that paper and get married. So he's not really necessarily like trying to, be all negative about the whole topic of marriage. It just, the reality today, modern day marriage is like very like one-sided. So
but don't you believe, okay, so even if a man makes more and the wife or whatever is staying home, don't like taking care of kids, being at home, doing everything at home, that's a job in itself.
It is.
Like,
I agree with that.
and let's say like from the very beginning, there are prenups and you can sign prenups in a way that it's beneficial that.
Yeah, but
like,
prenups don't matter once you have a kid. When prenups actually go out the door once you have a kid.
Yeah, but okay, if she's taking care of your child, then like you
See,
should want to give money for her to take care of.
Here's the thing, though. Okay. That's the Western type of mentality, where you're forced to pay alimony. You go anywhere in Europe, Slovakia, whatever it is, or like anywhere in Eastern Europe, Romania, all those places, the man is not obligated to pay anything. It's if he wants to. Most guys are actually open to actually paying for child support and all that stuff. It's just they hate the fucking chick that they're dating because they're usually divorces end up in a messy situation. It's always because they hate the girl, not the kid. And usually a lot of times, like you see a lot of girls securing the bag. Like there's this recently the NFL owner, I forgot his name, what company he is, but the 26-year-old got impregnated by him. Like she's securing the bag, like Brittany Rayner. If you guys are familiar with who she is,
that name,
like there are girls who are trying to secure the bag, right?
What about
like,
that girl, the porn star that Zion Williamson was sleeping with? I forgot the.
Or that wasn't that. I forget.
Let's look her up on the little.
But in general, though, like it's just an interesting topic to like because at the same time I get why girls are trying to do it.